where you were when Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon, the first man on the moon. Can you remember what were you doing?
I was at a friend's house watching television.
Okay, I was 11 years old, and I was in mission control in Houston, holding Neil Armstrong's secretary's hand.
Oh,
isn't that nice? Isn't that incredible?
That is so wonderful.
How did that happen?
Well, I was roughly the height I am now, and I was cute. And my father was covering the space for Danish television. And in those days, nobody had all the security business. And it just took the kids to work with him. And so I was wandering around, and I was in the mission control, and I met this woman, and she was very nervous. And I said, why are you nervous? And she said, well, I know the man is going to step onto the moon. And I said, well, don't worry, I'll hold your hand. And so we stood, and we held hands while he stepped out onto the moon.
I love the idea of Neil Armstrong having a secretary.
I know.
It didn't occur to me that astronauts, you know, gave dictation and stuff.
Oh, well, he must have to have somebody to get coffee.
Of course. He's busy. He's weightless.
Yeah, exactly. It's things to do.
No wonder he was so keen on that pen that could write upside down. He loved that. That was the only thing that moon landing brought us, wasn't it? Pen that could write upside down and some dried mashed potato. That was about it.
You know, it brought us a generation of scientists and engineers, I've got to say. I think it's the greatest achievement in human history.
Yeah, whatever. But going back to aliens, because you have a new film all about an alien visitation. Paul, this movie, it's out on Valentine's Day. Handy if someone might not have a date. I'm not saying that science fiction people aren't in love, but... But actually, no, the point anyway, it's a very funny film. I really...
And actually a great date movie.
It would be a good, yes, because it's a little bit sexy and it's funny. And now, it's weirder here because you play a cameo in the movie, and I don't want to give too much away about who you play.
I completely agree.
Because it's, when you appear, it gets a big reaction. So, we're going to show a clip, but if you don't mind, we've got a clip that you're not in. No, I think we show the clip. They did, bless them, they did send the clip you're in, but it's kind of the end of the film. It'd be mad to show it, so...
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
So, here's just a clip to give you a taste of Paul.
What are you doing?
Just watch.
It's a miracle. How would you do that?
I'm not gonna eat a dead bird, am I?
It's a really funny film. And what I liked about it, because it really kind of... I mean, I got some references to science fiction movies.
Oh, there are a lot of them.
But it's dense with them. I could tell there were things I wasn't getting.
Yes, Simon and Nick they really are, or were, the geeks that they play in the very beginning of the film at Comic-Con.
And this is Simon Pegg and Nick Frost,
yes,
too.
Simon Pegg and Nick
you know, Hot
Frost.
Fuzz and yeah.
And they're such lovely guys, but it's such a tribute to not only science fiction, but people who love these movies and how passionate they are and how determined they are, and it's really a lovely movie.
And it's smart as well. It's a smart, funny film.
Yes, it really is.
Were you a science fiction fan before Alien, or did that kind of define your life in many ways, that you were cast in that role?
You know, I read some science fiction stories, but I never... You know, I was much more interested in adventure when I was growing up. I always had my nose in a book, but I found the science fiction a little cold and cerebral. So, you know, I sort of backed my way into this world, but I love it now, and I really love people who... to me, science fiction, as Jim Cameron says, it is the exploration of what it is to be human. Yeah. And so it's always relevant, because it's always taking place in the future, and I think it's just a wonderful genre, and I'm proud I've done, 5, movies in it.
And I can't end tonight without talking about probably the most iconic scene you've been in, the scene in Alien when the creature bursts out of the chest, John Hurt's chest.
You've spoilt it for me now.
It's going to ruin your experience.
Oh, I can remember. We got told to be quiet when we went to see it because we were screaming too much. No, and you've got to think it's meant to make you scream. We obviously overdid it slightly. But...
What kind of gang were you with, Graham?
Well, no, but I read, and this seems incredible. I mean, I think you and other cast members talking about the filming, that in that scene with John Hurt, you weren't entirely clear about what was going to happen?
We knew what happened in the script. We knew that something came out of John Hurt's chest because his line was, "Oh my goo-ah." Yes. And he never delivered that line. He came up with something better. But when we got down to the set, everyone was in raincoats, which should have given us a clue. We knew that this would happen, but we did not know how they would make it happen because this was before CGI. So everything you see in the film is actually happening. And I think there's a great master where you see the whole cast kind of going, because something does happen. It happened effortlessly with just a few, I don't know, hoses and things like that, and we're all just astonished because it was so real.
Well, look, we think we worked out how it was done, right?
Really?
Yeah. So, we have a prop. So if we would come over and check it out to tell us if this is how it's done. So come with me. Now, Sandi, you've never seen the... Do you want to be John Hurt?
I don't know. Is it a good part?
Yes. Oh. You can be John Hurt.
It's memorable.
So, basically, this is... I'll take this off here. We go like that. There's a little seat in there.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
So you hop on there. Now you put your little... not little. You're just your arms. I'll shove you in. There you go.
My arm's in here.
There we go. Into the little sleeves there. Okay. Is this sort of what it was like?
It's exactly the way it was.
Yeah?
Oh, exactly.
Oh, I love Sigourney because she's humouring us. Now, Sandi, you've been very good. No. But no, if you get into your character...
We're having breakfast,
Okay.
and suddenly he starts coughing.
Right.
And he can't stop coughing,
Okay.
and then suddenly something starts to burst out of his chest, and...
Okay,
yeah, it's exactly
so you're
how it
but
begins.
in the end, he's in terrible pain. We're going a bit hysterical. Is this right?
Yes,
Okay,
all right.
so you're thrashing around. Just move a leg. You're thrashing. Okay. We're doing a bit of screaming and maybe moving backwards.
Yes. Bravo. It's good, isn't it? Not bad.
Oh, my God! I am never seeing that film.
It looks a little like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I bet no one has ever seen it from this angle.
Isn't our prop seem good? Isn't that fantastic? Do you want to get out?
No, I'm fine.
Let me get you out.
Well done.
Well done to the man under there.
Yes.
Well done to him. You want to go and sit down, okay? Are you covered in blood? No. Did any of it splatter? No, that's right. Because we tried it in rehearsal and they were a bit enthusiastic with the blood.
Do you know, I can honestly say that is not something that will ever have occurred to me might have